Welcome RegenAG Nation. Thanks for joining us. Week 3 here, third week of June. We're in the hops again. We want to show you guys some stuff here, see what we're seeing, what we're hearing from other growers, seeing at other farms. A couple things to know about. We've had highs in the 60s just this week. We're about to go into a period where we're going to have highs in the 90s. Environmentally, things are crazy. Sends plants in having a lot of different signals here. So why don't you come in and join me? We'll walk through, check some things out, discuss what we're seeing in here. So scouting wise, one of the big things, we're seeing a lot of loopers, a lot of caterpillars this year. See stuff like this right here. Okay, see that guy? Yep, they'll feed on leaf material. Also scouting for mites, seeing a few. Also hearing that there's a few fields here or there that are spiking a little bit. You really want to spend your time scouting fields that have pressure in the past. So look to those fields first. Keep an eye on some of these babies. They tend to kind of beat the babies up a little bit more in some cases. Also looking in some of this foliage, we're seeing some grasshopper damage potentially. Occasionally we're seeing some armyworm as well. You really want to be on the lookout for mildews this time of year. Still seeing some downy spikes, a little more powdery mildew than what we've seen in years past. And again, I think that's all environmental. But we want to stay on top of it because we've got warmer temperatures, which means more humidity. We've got more moisture coming. So another thing we're dealing with this year that's unique, we're also seeing a little bit more early bloom this year. And again, that's environmental. But these things, thankfully, in a lot of cases, they're already up to the wire. They're building a lot of plant. So I feel like we're set up in a pretty decent position. And we just got to feed these things, keep them happy, and rely on Mother Nature to take over. Things that we're doing right now to prep for stress. Okay, we're going to prime this plant with things like amino nitrogen. We should be spraying amino nitrogen in that form. We've got plenty of nitrogen going through the drip. We don't want to accumulate a lot of extra nitrates and ammonium in these plants. So if you can use a friendly source like amino nitrogen, do it. Other things we're spraying, we're a little low on phos, which we'll need. We're also putting some primers in there, like I mentioned. Silica will help with some of your mildews. It'll also help prime for stresses that come from the environment. There's a few other key things that we like to use. If that's something you're interested in, reach out to us, let us know. Other than that, just keep your eyes out, spend a lot of time in the field, observe, be in your fields, check things out, catch them before you really get serious. So thanks for joining us, and always remember, make farming fun again.